Hi, I'm Chip Rowan with the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you are watching In the Know. For this episode, we are at Cameron Park here in Connellsville, and joining me are a few of the ladies from the Connellsville Garden Club. On my far right is Becky Ambrosini, who's past president of the club and a member of the Connellsville Garden Club. Phyllis Koval, who is the chairperson for the upcoming Geranium sale, and Linda Gallardi, who is the treasurer for the upcoming Geranium sale. So hello, ladies. Good to be here.
Thank you, Chip. Thank you for having us.
I know. You could have picked a warmer day.
We could have.
Good thing we don't have the Geraniums outside today. They would be cold.
They would.
So let's get right to work here so we can get inside where it's warm. How's that sound? So you're having this. What year is this for your Geranium sale, fellas?
Oh my!
That's a trick question.
I think we're probably at about, because if we go back, when we used to do it as a festival, this is probably about 20.
Okay, well that's a long time. So if you will, give the dates for the sale.
We kick the ordering off usually 4 to 6 weeks before the pickup date so that people have plenty of time to do it. They have several ways to order, and I know you're going to show the link that they can use, but the link is also on our Connellsville Garden Club Facebook page.
Right, they can just click on that and go right to the
They
form.
can. Plus, anyone that ordered last year, and we probably had about 300 people order last year, got an email from me with that link attached.
Okay.
And we already have quite a few people that have gone on the link. It's a very simple form. You click on the link, you type in your information, and it automatically goes onto a spreadsheet with me. It keeps track of the amount of each color. It tells them what they owe and how they can pay, either by check to the garden club or through PayPal.
Okay.
We are accepting orders until May the 12th.
Okay.
And that's the cutoff for the orders. And then the geraniums can be picked up in our usual drive-through fashion on Saturday, May 18th, from 9 until noon. And we are still picking up at the East End Fire Station.
So so you send everyone an email, too, as a follow-up. Do you want to talk about that, Phyllis? So after they place the order, they get detailed information about what they need to do.
Well, once they place the order, each person that orders, as long as they have an email address, gets an automatic invoice so that they know their order went through.
Right.
Then what I will do when we get about a week before the sale, everyone that ordered will get a reminder email from me saying, don't forget, come and pick up your geraniums on this date.
Okay.
This is what time you should come, because we do a breakdown alphabetically so we don't have 300 cars all at once.
So you schedule people when
And
they
we
should
do,
come.
by alphabetically by time. And we will also go over then a reminder of how the drive-through runs and how they can access it with the bridge closure. It won't affect the drive-through, but just to remind them that we're where we're set up.
Now, you said around 300 people, but how many geraniums does that represent? How many geraniums have you sold in the past?
Usually we are somewhere around 5,500 to 6,000 geraniums.
Actual plants.
Actual geraniums. And they will be delivered by the grower the day before, and then our wonderful garden club members will meet, and all orders are separated, sorted by last name, and laid out alphabetically so that when they come through to pick up their plants, it's a real quick process.
Okay. Becky, I have a question for you. So a number of years ago, you started the Geranium Festival, which was started because geraniums have a special place here in Connellsville. You want to talk about that history, please?
Yes. Ogilvy's was the original grower that supplied our geraniums, and we had a festival each year. Unfortunately, when COVID hit, we stopped the festival and started this new process, which everyone seems to like a lot, so we've continued it. But, Robert Ogilvy was the original founder of Ogilvy's, and then his son, Dick Ogilvy, took over the business. They were known as the #1 geranium grower in the world, and they sent geraniums all over the world.
So the geranium capital of the world.
That was. Connellsville is the geranium capital of the world.
Yeah.
And, they retired, and then we found a new grower to help us. But the Ogilvy's have donated a lot to the community, and we wanted to honor them with this festival.
Yeah. Then do you want to share with us about the colors of the flowers that they can wear?
Okay, we have 5 colors available: red, white, salmon, pink, and this year we have lavender. So there are 5 colors, and on the order form, it's very easy to say how many of each color you want. There's 15 in a flat. They're $2.50 each. A flat is $37.50.
Great. What's the most popular color?
Red.
I figured that. That's
Red.
yeah.
For sure,
Yep. Well, let's take a little break here. I want to thank the ladies from the garden club. Armstrong actually bought some geraniums from you last year, and not only did we buy them, but you helped us plant them too. So we put a new garden in front of our new office, and appreciated the help of not only the geraniums, but actually some members helped us lay that out, figure out. We put some perennials in there that are, as we were coming up here today, the azalea bushes look beautiful.
They
so
do look
wanted to
beautiful.
thank the club for your help with that. So you came down a couple times and walked around with us trying to figure out like what we could do with that corner, and you made it look so beautiful. So we appreciated your help with that.
You're welcome. We appreciate all the support that you give us too.
Yeah, we're glad to help. So let's move on to talk about the garden club and how you use the funds. So we're standing here at Cameron Park, and you want to share a little bit about that, Becky?
So Cameron Park, about 8 or 9 years ago, the garden club took on the responsibility and the project to renovate this city block into a park for the community. So we've done a great bit of work here. Our goal was to put in gardens so that we can teach the public about perennials, about native plants, and we're just about done. We're putting in this year a rock garden on the corner over here.
I see some rocks over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, somebody asked who's moving them, the contractor.
Thankfully.
And we also received some funds this year to put in a handicap ramp so that handicapped people can get into the park.
Yeah. So the money that comes from this geranium sale goes back into the community.
That's right.
And a lot of it goes. You said I think $60,000 so far.
Right. Well, the garden club's raised about $60,000 through our events,
Yeah.
our sale events for the park.
Right.
But we also, put our money into other areas like the plaza down by City Hall,
Over by the bike trail.
the bike trail, the 3rd Street, and we
That's
also
on the west side, fellas.
That is, yes.
and we also do some planters on Pittsburgh Street, but and then we give charitably to the community also.
Well, this looks great here. I mean, every year we record this every year here, so every year it's kind of neat to see what's happened since we were here the last
Yeah,
time.
the
So,
mural
yeah.
is becoming beautiful.
yes, it is coming beautiful. The whole park looks nice, and I see there's some curbs and some wildflowers in place there, and you have some rocks growing over there. So that's wonderful. I do well with rocks. Well,
The
rocks are my
whole
specialty.
project's going to probably cost about $350,000.
Wow.
We've already raised $260,000. $200,000 was from grants that we
Well,
received.
congratulations. Thank you for beautifying our community. I appreciate that. Other things you want to talk about, Phyllis? I think you're collecting food again. Is that correct?
We are, yeah. This started by one of our members, Kathy Firestone, a couple years ago, had the thought that we like to, like Becky said, we like to give back to the community. It's a service club. And community ministries is always in need of food donations. So included in the email that people got for the initial kickoff of the sale, and also the one that I'll send out right before the sale, we ask if they want to, if they would like to bring some food items, canned goods, or whatever they might like. And then we collect them, and then community ministries will come and pick them up. And we have quite a few people. I think we filled 2 pickup trucks last year.
With food, that's
with
wonderful.
food, yeah. So
Yeah.
that was great. I brought. It's obviously too early for geraniums, so
Right.
I did print out a picture from last year. When you order your geraniums, you can mix the colors in
Okay.
the flat. It is not necessary to order all of one color. And we're really today the idea is to promote this. We can't sell 6,000 geraniums on our own. We
Right.
need Connellsville and the surrounding community behind us.
Yeah.
So, and like Becky said, everything that we raise goes right back into the community.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. That's wonderful. And it's nice for people to be able to have access to the flowers, too. You know?
Yes,
And,
yes.
and they're very affordable. So I ordered 5 flats for Armstrong, 5 flats of red. So we're going to put them on the corner down there again.
And
So-
people seem to like the fact that we're doing the delivery in mid-May. That gives them plenty of time to have the geraniums planted either in their home or if they want them in the cemetery, you know, for Memorial Day or whatever. The May 18th date gives them plenty of time to do that, and surely it will be warm enough for them
I
to
would- I
plant
would
by
hope so.
then.
Yeah, we'll be praying for that.
Actually, geraniums are very drought tolerant.
Okay.
In fact, if they don't do well, it's probably because you're watering them too much.
Okay, kind of like a poinsettia. I have a
yeah.
problem with poinsettia.
So they're actually a very easy plant to maintain as long as you don't pay too much attention to them.
Yeah. Well, ladies, thank you for what you do for the Garden Club. Thank you for sharing this information.
Thank you for helping promote the sale and getting the word out.
You're very welcome. And now, you're in the know.